Guys, it's a different kind of video today and no less shocking, I think. Something of a little bit of a surprise for us. So if you caught our video on the contour gauge tool review that was back in December, we were gifted an awesome set of contour tools from our loyal subscriber, Mike O'Donnell. Hey, Pops. We really appreciated it, and Brian got a chance to put it to use. And so we also did a tool review as well back in December. But just this week, it's come to our attention that one of the competitors took footage from our YouTube channel and made a commercial out of it and didn't give us any kind of credit, no compensation, no heads up. They just stole our content and made a commercial out of it. So we basically worked for them for free. Now, when we did the tool review, we weren't compensated by any company. We just did the review because we wanted to. I mean, we were gifted the item, but it wasn't like we were being paid to do the review. But the funny part is that the company that stole our video footage isn't the company that we did the review on. It was a competitor. Thanks to another loyal subscriber, Jack Sack, he caught this for us and had the wherewithal while he saw the ad running on the YouTube video to take screenshots to show us pretty much Brian's handiwork, Brian's hands, our house being used in an ad. So I gotta show you guys what these photos look like.
Hey, exhibit number 1. So here's a screenshot. You see Brian holding on to the contour gauge. You see the label of the Sacker company where you can shop now. I think that's Brian's angle grinder. He's done this trick many times, shaping wood. And then another angle. We definitely know that is part of our video. It has improved work efficiency, a thumbs up, and the star. Skip ad and add 1 of 2, 21-second ads. So it is very interesting to see our house in an ad when we weren't even approached, notified, alerted, or compensated for this footage. All right, now let's take a look at our video. Let's compare the scenes. So, it looks very similar. Remember this scene? Brian up in the loft, making marks on the wood, Brian's outfit, our staircase right there, contour gauge. Now this one says Varsk, but wait for it. He flips it over. And then when he flips it over, now you see he's got no name brand, and it's the same scene as picture number 1 that we have the screenshot for. So as he's working here, we end up going ahead to a more unique part of one of these videos, which is the angle grinder. And look at Brian's angle grinder, just the same exact scene as was in the video ad, and just kind of, stands out from other examples of using a contour gauge. Very unique use of a contour gauge tool. So that's our evidence.
So the question is, what do we do with this? Now, some people might think, oh, well, you're getting free advertising. That's great. But we weren't advertised. Our faces weren't shown, our brand was not shown, our channel was not mentioned. So we're not getting any kind of free advertising. They're getting free content for their ads, and we're not getting paid for it. So I'm going to send them a message and let them know my 2 cents, what I think should happen. And also be sure to include screenshots of that video footage captured by our subscriber, Jack.
So I was able to find their website. It was smartsacker.com. They appeared to be a United Kingdom-based company. At least that's what they say, is that it's run by this British company. But probably all these kind of plastic tools are made in China anyhow, at least the fabrication. But Smart Sacker Tech Inc. is running this company apparently. And they have a contact us page, and they have a form. So I'm going to go send them a note and let them know what I've learned. So I'm going to get that started. So in order to cover my bases, I'm going to fill out two forms. I'm going to fill out their contact form, but I also located their customer service email address, so I'm also going to send that as well. But, it's nice to be able to put in 2 locations, 2 efforts of trying to make contact with a company. And we'll see how long it takes to hear back from them. I think it will be really interesting to find out what they have to say, if they make an apology, or if they maybe maybe they offer some compensation immediately, right? That would be great. I mean, I'm not opposed to sharing content with appropriate compensation. Otherwise, a cease and desist, I think, is probably the most appropriate next step, is to request that they take down the ad and stop using our content without any credit. That's not legal. All right, so I'm feeling pretty good about the note so far, and I'm going to copy and paste this as well into an email. And the email is good because actually I'm attaching the images to the email itself. I wasn't able to include all of our screenshot images from our viewer, Jack Sack, so he sent these to me, and I'm including them in this email as evidence, and hopefully this will get them to at least acknowledge my request. So we'll see what happens, guys. It's going to be really interesting. At least I hope so. Maybe nothing will happen. Maybe they'll just ignore it. But I tried as hard as I could on YouTube to find this ad. I wasn't able to. You know, if you type in Saker contour gauge, you get a lot of product review videos. And then when you start watching them, you start to see ads featuring the Saker contour gauge, but I never saw the one that had our footage. I saw about 3 or 4 different ads that they had produced, but not the one with Colorado Mountain Living footage. Oh, there we are in the list right there. So you look up Saker contour gauge, and there we are, down the list there. But probably because I'm within my own account looking on YouTube. Anyway, that's the situation.
So guys, the other thing we could use is help from you. I think it would be a lot more convincing if I could get the entire video of that ad shown. I tried as I might, but I could not find it on YouTube. I was not able to get the ad to pop up for me. It's not an ad that you can really search for. It's just like one of those pop-up ads, but maybe it's expired. Maybe it was running last week and it's not running this week, but I couldn't get it to play at all. If anybody has any archives of YouTube videos recorded, perhaps you've seen it already. I'd love to hear from you if you think you've seen our footage in one of these ads from the Saker company. So it's Saker's the brand. They're the ones I'm sending the email to, and they're the ones that are gonna have to own up to what they did. So hopefully something happens from it. I'll keep you posted. But in the meantime, if anybody comes across that commercial, we're definitely asking for your help if you can screen record it. I just feel like it would be a lot more convincing to have the full video playing in addition to the screenshots. The screenshots are awesome, but the video would be great. I think would even enhance the case. So we'll see what happens. I have no idea if I'm going to hear from them or what. And I don't know if I'll ever see that video, but I don't know. I feel like next time I see a contour gauge video, I'm going to be prompted to watch the whole thing. See if we can see Brian's hands in there. Anyways, guys, weird kind of thing, but I know this stuff happens on YouTube all the time. It happens in the creative world. People that are artists get their ideas copied all the time. It's just a worldwide phenomenon. I mean, there's probably 5-6 different companies making these contour gauges, and they're probably all made in China by the same fabricator, but they're being sold as, all these different companies based in the UK or wherever. So I know it's not unusual, and this probably happened to other people. And I've seen it happen to artists where unique poems and artwork have been completely stolen, ripped off, and copied by somebody else. And it's really hard to prosecute that as copyright infringement. It's just really difficult. So anyway, I don't think we're going to be going that route, but we'll be curious to see what the Saker company says. And if they reply to me, I will let you know in another video. Guys, take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.